The stage for Park Chung-hee's inauguration is set. The arrangements in front of the National Assembly have been timely and precise, the political preparations altogether messier. Park will take the oath of office with an approval rating of less than 50%, a record low for an incoming president. On a relatively rare public appearance last week, the president-elect was focusing on the economy.
So far, our economy has focused on chasing other advanced economies. Now, we need to become a leader.
But her transition period has been marred by a scandal that forced her first prime ministerial nominee to quit and a secretive and halting process of appointing other senior staff.
Her personnel appointments for the cabinet and the presidential office are in many ways quite similar to those made under the imperialistic president systems of authoritarian governments.
It's a none too subtle allusion to Park's father, the late dictator Park Chung-hee. She served as the First Lady after the assassination of her mother. That history attracts support from those who remember a miraculous rise from national poverty and criticism of a period of political repression that Park Chung-hee has only partially disavowed. One leading pollster says Park's low numbers reflect a divided electorate.
Conflicts have been created along class, generational and ideological lines. Even though the president-elect has not raised issues of policy, people have already made their minds up as to whether she is on their side.
Park Chung-hee campaigned on something she called economic democratization, reining in South Korea's giant corporations, promoting small and medium-sized ones, like the company she chose to stage this event, and expanding the country's relatively small welfare system. When her transition team announced the president-elect's main goals and policies on Thursday, a slightly watered-down welfare expansion remained in place, but the phrase economic democratization was absent. Economic growth, apparently a higher priority than tackling the excesses of powerful big business. Also announced as one of 5 presidential goals was to establish the foundation for an era of reunification with North Korea. But with December's rocket launch, February's nuclear test, and the threat of more of the same to come, that's likely to be the toughest task of her 5-year presidency. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, Seoul.